Okay guys, I got a few updates for you about my stereo system and such at my dad's house, which is this house here. I've moved things around quite a bit, and I just wanted to make like a little update video for you guys. So the first thing I have done is I've moved my stereo. My stereo was originally on this dresser here. As you may know, both the speakers are on this dresser, but I've moved it around to the original setup. This is how I had it originally when I first got these speakers. Had one there and one there. And basically, it actually sounded quite nice. I like it better this way. The second thing I have done is I have switched amplifiers. As you may know, before I used my Cerwin Vega speakers with the LePi LP2020A Plus. As it turns out, the LePi LP2020A Plus doesn't power them that great. It's only 20 watts RMS per channel with distortion and 15 watts RMS clean. It's very picky of what speakers you put on it and stuff. So I have brought out my Pyle PCA4 stereo power amplifier. Now please excuse that 2 times 120 watt rating, because Pyle, that's just Pyle. Pyle likes to overrate their stuff, make it more like, look like it's more wattage than it really is. This is not 120 watts max per channel, because I have ran this on Pyle woofers, and those Pyle woofers, the Pyle mid basses, those were 200 watts. I don't know if that was Pyle overrating their stuff, but I think it was actually real, because this thing, I wasn't even running the Pyle mid basses to full excursion, and they were totally clipping out. So I think the rating, the 200 watt rating on those Pyle mid basses are actually true. But anyways, yeah. So this thing is not 120 watts max per channel. But you haven't really seen videos of this amp yet. I don't think I really showed it on YouTube yet. You might have seen it in the background when I was in the videos Realistic Tweeter Test and Snap Circuits speaker test. You probably have seen this amplifier in the background, and this is the amplifier I was actually using to power those speakers, because I was using this as a testing amplifier in the garage at the time. But I have moved it back upstairs. It actually really makes a difference in the sound quality. I thought the LePi sounded bad on these speakers, but the Pyle actually sounds really good on these speakers. Still lacks a bit in sound quality, but yeah. And as you may know, the third thing I'm going to talk about here is I'm about selling my Cerwin Vega speakers. Now, as you may know, in the story of my Cerwin Vega speakers, I mentioned that I was going to sell them. Sell my Cerwin Vega speakers. Because they didn't make the cut for sound quality. However, now that I've got it on the Pyle PCA4 amplifier, they actually sound a little bit nicer for sound quality than on the LePi. I don't know. I think it was probably just the sound of the LePi was terrible or something, but they sound a lot nicer on the Pyle amp for some reason. However, that will not stop me from buying new speakers. I'm gonna still buy a set of Polk Audio speakers, because these won't mount to a wall. As you can see, they have no brackets, and you can't drill holes in them, because basically that will just mess up the cabinets and stuff. I guess you could, but yeah, they have no brackets. But the new Polk speakers I'm going to mount one right there and right there, and they're both going to be used with the Realistic receiver down there. And hopefully that will power them quite well. Because that is actually overpowering the Cerwin Vega speakers. The LePi was underpowering them, and this Pyle powers them just fine. It's kind of like a Goldilocks amplifier comparison of like what amplifier powers these speakers well, what amplifier doesn't power them well, and what amplifier powers them just fine. So I'm going to go ahead. I'm trying not to make the video too long, because my video editor can't handle it. I'm not even sure if I'm gonna edit this video, because OpenShot video editor is a pain to work with sometimes. That's the program that I use to edit videos and stuff, so I'm gonna try not to pause the video and stuff. I'll try not to anyway, because I don't want to have to go through the process of editing the video and then just waiting forever for the video to export, and then uploading to YouTube is going to take a long time and stuff. So I probably just want to just, like, you know, not edit the video for that kind of purposes. Yeah, my camera's acting really bad in the light. It's probably going to be a long video, pretty sure. Gotta wait for now the music program that I use is called Rhythmbox, and that's obviously for Ubuntu users. Let's crank the volume up a bit. This is a really efficient setup, really efficient. It's just alright. So we're gonna be playing a song called "Death Cries in Crimson Skies," by a couple local DJs. Made this song. So yeah, let's go ahead and play it. You can't get the song. Alright, there you go. Sounds a lot nicer. I can't crank it up though. There's people in the house. Shouldn't crank it up too loud. There we go. One of the LEDs is working. It kind of acts like a mini strobe almost. So that's just a quick test of my stereo system. If my dad's not at the house, I'm gonna crank it up a bit louder, and I'll show you if these can, how they sound around the house and stuff, if these are loud enough to fill the house with sound. So I guess that's it. Thanks for watching.